I'm learning Yerushalmi Makkos Daf. Daled. We're starting Daled Amid Aleph, the top of the Amid. Back to Gemara. Amar Birmia Chami Heich Taninan. Look what we learned. Heich Taninan Hachi. We learned like this in the Halacha Vav on Gimel Amid Beis. Hayishtayim Reineis Mechalein Zeh. V'shtayim Reineis Mechalein Zeh. Two people saw from one window. Two people saw from another window. V'echad Master Bei B'emtza. One's warning them in the middle. Bizman Shemektasim Rein Elu Es Elu Harei Elu Eitz Sachas. When some from one window see some from the other window, they're mitzaref. Im Lav Harei Elu Shtei Eidos. Then the two separate Eidos. The Pnei explains that if there were three, meaning the person that was master on the bottom, he's the one that saw from both windows. The ones from one window didn't see the people from the other window, but the person on the bottom saw from both windows, so he would be a third to each window. We don't count that as two edus. That's considered separate edus. We actually have a brisa, like you said, that says that three do not mitzaref, meaning if only the person downstairs that's master sees on both windows, but the people on each window don't see the other people from the other window, they're not mitzaref. We learned something over here that we did not learn in the whole mesechta Sanhedrin. What is that? That hu v'hei ne'ragin. If they don't see each other, so they're considered separate edus, and one of them became zaman, who the person that they said edus on gets killed, v'hein, and the one group of edim, that the ones that became zamam, they get killed. V'ashniya, the second one that saw, but they did not get zumam, they don't get killed. Why does the person get killed? Because he has edus over here that went now zumam that said that he killed. Why does this other group of edus get killed? V'hein ne'ragin, because they are saying edus, and they were edim zemim. So even though technically you could argue they didn't cause the guy to get killed because he was anyway going to get killed, so maybe you shouldn't say the edim zemim. So we're letting you know, even though that's the case, that he was going to get killed and he's actually getting killed because the second group of edus, but still because you guys said false edus that a person deserves death, you didn't see, you get killed. The halacha zayin zok the Mishnah. You need two edim to warn a person doesn't get killed. Told us two edim that warn him. Said shnema pishtayim edim davar achal pishtayim edim. Why does it say al pi? Shtayim edim shleites hen shemes b'pim betorgim that the Sanhedrin should not hear from the mouth of a interpreter. They have to hear directly from the edim. Tani Rav Yeshua pasuk is that imer shtei kite b'shtei kite edim. The pasuk is talking about two groups of edim. It's talking about a group of someone saying edus, and then a group that comes and makes them zama. Ki yakum eid chamas beish. It says beish, which is extra. Eid zemim shu eine beish. It's talking about an eid zemin that he already said edus within an ish. So it's the second group of edus. La'anis boy v'lei be'edusa. They have to answer to the edim. The second group of edim have to tell the first group of edim, it's not possible that you were there, but not v'lei be'edusa. Not to say that the edus wasn't true. They got to say that the person himself wasn't there. Edim zemim mashi yitzirchen lekabel esrei. Correcting word, the edim zemim need asra or not. Rabbitzcha were tabli b'shem Rablazer. Edim zemim need yitzirchen lekabel esrei. They did not have to be lekabel esra. Amar b'voy lechashin aloin. You're not chayshit that maybe if we would have warned him, he would have stopped and not gone to say false edus, which should have caused somebody to get killed. Amar b'yakar b'dasiv es nevulim sagin. There's a man ilan chamin chavrin nafkim kitla v'le'amrikum. There are a lot of bad people that they would see their friend being taken out to get killed, knowing that it's false accusations, and they won't say anything. If someone wrote a star, all is nechasim for two people, he said, Reuven and Shimon get my star, but he was a karv or apostle to one of them, so it's not a good edus for one, but the edim are not karv apostle to the other one. So do we say because one was knocked out, the other one's knocked out or not? Rav Hila Amar is Bilgon, Rabbi Yechanan, and Rabbi Shimon Lakish. Rabbi Yechanan and Rish Lakish argue about what the lach is. Chada Amar Me'achash Sheheim Psulin Lazep Psulin Zeh. Since the edim are not good for one of them and it's on one star, it's not good for the other one. B'charna Amar, and the other one says Kasherim Lazep Psulin Zeh. The one that they're kasher for, it's good. The one that possible for, it's possible. Rav Mana Le Mefarish, she didn't say who holds what. Rav Ava Mefarish, Rabbi Yechanan Amar Me'achash Sheheim Psulin Lazep Psulin Zeh. Rabbi Yechanan is the one that holds that since it's possible for one, it's possible for the other. Shimon Lakish Kasherim Lazeh. Psulin Lazeh, it's kosher for the one that's kosher, it's possible for the one that's possible. Amar Blezim, Asniti Messiah Rabbi Yechanan, the Mishnah Halacha Hey is a riot to Rabbi Yechanan. Ma'ash Nayim Nimtze Echan Mem Karvei Pasal, they do some betela, Af Shleisha, Nimtze Echan Mem Karvei Pasal, they do some betela. Minayna Philomeya, Taman Lemer Edim. It said in our Mishnah that if you find two, if you had two edus and one of them is karv apostle, it's not good. If you had three, if you find one of them a karv apostle, it's not good. So the same thing over here. Since half the star, it's not good, so it doesn't work even for the other person that it's not a karv apostle. So Rabbi Yaakov bar Achel Ispligin Rab Chanina Chavrim the Rab Banan vira banan chadam or yois amar blazes. Some say that Rabbi Elazar brought a good right, and Mishnah Chana amaloi amar blazes yois. He didn't say good right. Man amar yois amar blazes naskedis achas. He considers that these two, even though it's signed for two separate people, it comes like one edis ubasarei achas. And since some of them are possible, they're all possible. Man amar Rabbi Elazar yois. The one that holds their belazar didn't say good. Nas is kishtei kita edim kishem lezeb. So it becomes like two separate kita edim because even though it's on one star, but he's saying edis, they're signing edis for Reuven and signing edis for Shimon. So it's like two separate edis. Zak the heilige Mishnah halacha ches. Misha nigmar dina yubarach. So on the ran that was nigmar his din. And then he was convicted, and then he ran away. Then he came back to that bezdin. Ain't such as the for we do not set aside his first estina, his first in. Yam dushtaim v'yemer meidemanu beish pleni shenigmar dina bebezdin shapleni upleni edav harei zeyahar. If people come and they testify that this person was convicted at a different bezdin, in front of this and this bezdin, this and this were his edim, these two people were his edim, we kill the person. Sagt the mission of Vaitis, Sanhedrin Heges Barts, Bechuslarts, Sanhedrin and a Sayin Erzral and Sayin Chutzlarts, Sanhedrin Hoyrig Echad Bishavua Nikras Chavlanis. The Sanhedrin that executes somebody once in 7 years is called murderers. Or Belazar Ben Azariah Echad Lashim Shana once in 70 years. Or apart from Rabbi Kiva, Aimer Ilu Hayinu Bisanhedrin Leinaherig Ba Adamelim. If we would have been sitting in the Sanhedrin, we would always find a Zchus and we would never end up killing a person in the Sanhedrin. If that's the case, then they would have been multiplying murderers in Yisrael in by the Yidden because they're going to murder and they're never going to get convicted. Zak the Gemara, Sanhedrin Eges Be'eretz B'chutz La'aretz. How do we know? The Ksiv Eila Lachem L'chukas Mishpat L'Darsechem B'chol Meshesechem. Wherever you guys are going to live, wherever you're going to dwell. My Talmud Leimer Sheiftim V'Sheitim Tinchal B'Chol Sherecha. Ba'ari Eretz Yisrael, that in all Yisharim of Eretz Yisrael. Ela Sheba'ari, so why, if you tell me it's in the whole world, so why does it say a pasuk exclusive Eretz Yisrael? Ela Sheba'eretz Yisrael, Meshim Dayana B'chal Ir, in every B'chal Ir in every city. And B'chutz La'aretz Meshivin Eisam Plachim in only in the districts. Tanir of Deisya Be'er of Yane, Eimer Mitzvah L'chal Shevet Shehei done as Shiftei. Shiv Shevtim V'Sheitim Titel L'chal B'chal Sherecha Hashem Lekach Neisin Chal Shiftecha for your own shefet. Tani Reb Shimon Gamliel Mechayvim Misa Shebarchim in Aretz L'chutz Aretz. Chayvim someone that's Mechayvim Misa that ran from Eretz Yisrael to Chutz Aretz. Mamtinin Neisim Miyad. We kill him right away. We don't rejudge him. Barchum Mechutz Laretz Laretz. Ein Mamtinin Neisim Miyad. Eladan Mas Betchila. We restart a new dintar because maybe in Chutz of Eretz Yisrael will be able to be would lead us to come to a reason to save his life. Hadrin Alach Perik. Kate said Adam was able to finish the first parak of mesechta.